Good morning. My name is Michael Leizerman here with the Trial Guides Tip of the Day this Thursday, June 23rd, 2022. Today's tip comes from James McComas's Dynamic Cross-Examination. The more creatively we think about the whole of plaintiff's injury and criminal defense work, the better we become at identifying and rejecting self-imposed limitations on our advocacy. So a few things there, right? The whole of plaintiff's injury, criminal defense work, and identifying and rejecting self-imposed limitations. So the whole of plaintiff's injury, it's worth thinking about an injury and how it affects a person's life, right? Not just the medical diagnosis, but the functional loss, not just the functional loss, but how that affects activities and what really makes life enjoyable. And then beyond the person, how does that affect the people in that person's social sphere, other family members, for instance, especially if there's a consortium claim. Years ago, I don't know if I ever used it. So I've been practicing 28 years. Maybe in the first couple of years, I'd have an expert that would talk about a whole body percentage of impairment under the AMA guidelines. And I know I haven't used that for probably at least 25 years. I don't think that's how juries think. I think that we need to talk about the plaintiff's injury in everyday terms that people can relate to. So that's the first thing. The second, how we think about criminal defense work. I don't know what that means. I'm going to have to look through that book and see. If you have some idea, feel free to put it in the comments below. And feel free to like this video while you're at it, and like Trial Guides and subscribe to their feed. The last part is really important. Identifying and rejecting self-imposed limitations. I believe this is crucial. We get into habit patterns of what we think we should do at trial. And maybe we've had success before. Maybe we've had success because those habits have served us well. Maybe we've had success despite making certain arguments, and we could have bigger success. I know that it's worth watching, identifying our limitations. When you think, oh, I can't do that, I can't argue that, to really see why. I know that in all kinds of advocacy courses, one of the big chief resistance I hear is, oh, I can't do that. A judge wouldn't allow me to do that. And most of those things I've heard, I've done many of them, but without objection, without a court limiting me. It depends on how you present. If it's some kind of trickery, then no, don't do it. But if it's really a more effective way to tell a story, a more effective way to argue, and it comes from the heart and it comes from honest attempt to communicate, and give it a try. So some good thoughts this Thursday. Let us take a deep breath together and be grateful to be alive this day. May we act as lawyers in the world in a way that reduces suffering, that leaves the world a better place, that repairs the world a little. May we act to accomplish justice. May we do so from a place of love and not hate. And yet may we be fierce while being compassionate. I'm going to ring a bell 3 times now. This can take you into a daily meditation practice, a prayer practice, or just remind you, have a great Thursday. Go out, do good things, and have fun doing it.